So, good evening. With great joy, happiness, and pleasure, I am starting officially today the 14-day challenge. Get ready for miracles. Get ready for miracles now. So, thank you very much for joining me. I'm waiting for people to come and jump on live. And hopefully, as we are all gathering, I'm going to introduce to you this whole concept slowly. So then we will basically have very quick lives every day at 8 a.m. from today morning. Today it is an evening because I was very busy throughout the day. And what I would love you to do when you are actually leaving me a comment is, could you please leave who you are, because StreamYard doesn't show me who you are actually, because I am sending the lives into YouTube and many different channels. So because of that, I can't see who is actually communicating with me. So if you are asking me questions, sending me hearts, or communicating in any shape or form, please leave me a name who is actually saying whatever you're going to be saying to me. And so I am so excited because this idea of starting this 14-day challenge came to me in a meditation, came to me very spontaneously. And this in itself, I consider to be a miracle in itself. So I'm sure that you're often getting messages and intuitive sort of insights into what you could do. And then sometimes you act on it, but sometimes you go, oh no, it will take too much time, it's complicated, I don't have time. And you may be actually leaving it for later and leaving a lot of greatness on the table, blessings, amazing opportunities. And so I'm so glad that I've acted upon it. And oh, Morocco is saying hello to me. Is it Anya, I think? Okay, so as we are gathering now, I would like to start with a question of what is a miracle to you? What is a miracle to you? In fact, before I was planning to speak to you today, and I was writing some of the topics I'm going to share with you throughout the next 13 days, I thought to myself, I better check what does the Uncle Google say about miracle? What is a miracle? What does it mean? And so I just wanted to share with you what has been said, miracle, definition of miracle. A miracle is an event, a miracle is an event which is coming from supernatural sources outside scientific laws. Often the event is attributed to supernatural forces and created by a miracle worker or religious leader, for instance. But it also says it's an amazing and wonderful occurrence, a subject of wonder. And so I would like to stay with this, actually, this definition, that it is a thing or a situation which is an object of wonder. Which takes me to a first point that I want to share with you today, that often miracles happen every day. Amazing things happen that we actually miss altogether. We don't notice them because we are too busy, too annoyed, too worried, too grumpy, too tired, too depressed, that we don't actually notice the small and big miracles that happen all around. And I wonder if actually this has happened to you too in your life, that you've experienced something that was incredible and life-changing, but actually later on you looked back at it and you thought, I've actually never stopped, I've never celebrated it, I've never acknowledged it, I've never thanked for it. I just kept on walking through my life because I was so busy, I've never stopped to celebrate it. And so the things that I would love you to do today is to focus on miracles in a very different way. Now, a miracle, in my opinion, is something that is meant to happen, that is happening, that has happened, and it's meant to take you where you really were meant to be going anyway, from a soul point of view, to your full expansion, full happiness, deep enjoyment of life, incredible growth, and contribution, not just for yourself, but for other people. And so the title of today's session is Open Your Mind to Miracles. Tomorrow, we're going to be speaking about opening your heart to miracles. But today, it's the mind, because if we don't open our mind to the whole subject of miracles, they may be happening around, but we may actually miss them altogether. So what I would like you to think about today is to start thinking about becoming a very good miracle seer. I want you to be able to see miracles from today a lot more clearly than you saw them before. Okay? So the first thing that I want you to do is to become a good miracle seer. Then the second thing I want you to do is to allow yourself to create miracles, to attract miracles, to walk in a field that it's filled with amazing occurrences, blessings, and amazing things that are actually happening, but that you actually allow them into your field, into your life, into your experiences. And the third thing that I would love you to become is a miracle worker. So miracle seer, miracle allower, and a miracle worker. So becoming a person that walks in the field of good luck zone. You know, I often get asked, am I born with good luck, or can I create good luck? Are some people more lucky than others? And what I actually think is that I can switch my good luck on and off depending on how I'm feeling or how I'm thinking, because in the past, when I was grumpy, sad, and disappointed, amazing things happened around me anyway, but I've never seen them. I've walked past them. I have not actually noticed it at all. So you see, I wasn't actually operating from a good luck zone. So how to operate from a good luck zone, we're going to be talking throughout the next weeks. But today, I want you to think about putting different glasses on. I want you to, there are different sort of metaphors I have for you. So one of them is, if you could actually imagine having special glasses on, which some people call pink glasses, but I call them seeing the truth, seeing the reality glasses. You could imagine putting them on right now and choosing to see your life from the perspective of what really is happening and from the perspective of your soul. Because you see, when your soul looks at your life, it sees things very differently to what the ego is seeing. And when we look at life with the glasses, which are the glasses of miracles, we see things in a very different light. As an example, I was just speaking to someone recently who has lost their job, their house, and their car in the same 2 weeks. It was all actually happening very, very quickly. And he was so actually upset, and he was so shocked. He says, why is it all coming together in one time, so quickly, so rapidly, so speedily? Why am I losing everything? What's going on, right? And and then he basically changed his seeing. He decided to put different glasses on, and he said, well, maybe I'm losing everything because it's time for my upgrade. It's time for me to expand. Maybe it's time, maybe the universe is trying to say something to me that I need to let go and walk out of this very narrow seeing. And for that, he had to put these different seeing glasses on, because we could look at it as bad luck. What's happening is shit. Why is it all happening all at the same time? It cannot get any worse. Or we can look at it very differently and say, wow, it's actually quite interesting that it's all going down the pot right now at this very moment. Maybe it's exactly what's meant to be happening. And for us to be appreciative, grateful, and doing the best we can to receive it with curiosity, openness, allowing, and making a decision that even though it doesn't look like it, it is also a miracle or a blessing or a gift. And I think looking at life like that, and I know quite a lot of people around me, including my own boyfriend, who looks at life like that. So when something bad happens to him, he immediately goes into a space saying, maybe that's even better that it happened. And he starts looking for the possible benefits of why it actually happened. Now, why I'm actually talking about the bad things when we are meant to be talking about miracles is because if we don't get the right seeing at the first stage of our journey, the miracles may be happening all along. You may be creating miracles. You may be a great miracle in someone's life, but when they tell you, you may not believe them. So, so it is very, very important to walk today through this field of unlimited possibilities with very different glasses on. So I would like you to imagine that you're putting those glasses on right now at this very moment, and those glasses will allow you to see life and reality for what it really is, which it is a great gift. And start noticing miracles where previously you may have not noticed them. Opening your eyes very widely and sort of asking yourself, what has happened today? What has happened recently, which was really amazing? Who helped me? Who shifted my life? Who's given me a gift which I didn't expect? Who has made my life more delightful? All of those things which are happening right now, I want you to pay attention to. All of the things which have happened in the past, but you've walked past them and you haven't noticed them, I want you to notice them. And I would love you to make note of all the miracles that have happened in your life and see them for what they are, particularly if it was something really challenging. And I want to tell you a little story. Actually, I want to tell you two stories. One is mine and one is someone else's. And so when I first came to this country, after a few weeks of being here and staying with a friend, something happened, which it's a very long story. I won't go into it. But essentially, I became homeless for one day. So I was very aware that next morning when I'm going to wake up, I have nowhere to go. I don't really have money to go and spend on a hotel, and I don't really know what to do. So I was lost. I was without money. I was without possibilities. So I thought so. And all I had was me and life. And I spent the whole night praying. I spent the whole night meditating. And I've asked the angels and the universe to support me. And I completely surrendered my life. I said, I've got nothing. I've got no idea what I'm going to do next. What I need is a job, a house, a place to stay for the night. I need money coming in. But obviously, I thought it's maybe not possible to all get it all at one time. But I've surrendered it and I released it and I've let it go. And some of you know this story that I have actually gone for a walk and I looked for jobs and I was walking into restaurants and saying, hello, do you have any jobs going? And they said, yes, leave a CV and come back next month. So I was walking around and I got lost because I was going in a specific direction. I got lost. And as I walked in, it was a health food shop, the biggest health food shop in London, in Westbourne Grove in London, called Wild Oats. And as I was there, the owner of the restaurant said to me, the owner of the health food shop said to me, hello, are you okay? And I told him the truth. that I wasn't okay, that I was looking for a job, I was looking for a place to stay. I told him honestly, with open heart, how things were, but I wasn't too dramatic. I just told him the truth. He said to me, would you like to leave me a business card? And I said, I don't have one. Scribbled the phone number of my friends, which I had to leave. And I walked out. As I walked through the street, I was in this sort of state of peace and gratitude, actually. I don't remember myself being too scared at that very point. And this guy drove after me, and he opened the car and he said, jump in, I'm taking you with me. And he took me back home, introduced me to his wife, who was pregnant. She was 8 months pregnant. And he asked me to stay and cook for them, because I did tell him what I was very good at, which was vegetarian cooking. And in that very moment, every single possible need that I had at that very moment was met, but in a much better place, because those people have opened up possibilities to me which I haven't previously even known about. And they have actually not only given me a house to stay, job, money, friendship, direction, but they've also paid for me a few weeks later for a macrobiotic course, which has actually taken me to work with cancer patients for 20 years. Now, but this miracle has happened from everything being taken away from me. So if you are going right now through a challenging time, please celebrate it, be grateful for it, and keep on looking with those glasses, because within this drama, there lies an unlimited source of possibilities. In some cases, even, I have noticed, the worse the situation is, the better it's going to be afterwards. So don't resist, don't fight, be curious, be open, keep on asking for support, and be clear of what you want, and sort of embody the energy of gratitude and seeing the situation already as a gift. That speeds up the whole process of manifestation. So look at situations differently, be open, and be the miracle worker. Because you see, I had to be at the same time very aligned with my intuition when he invited me into his house, because he could have been a murderer, but I looked at him and I saw the greatness, I saw the generosity, I saw the love, the concern, and my intuition said to me that I can go. And so I followed my intuition completely. Hi Camila, that's it. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Darius, thank you so much for joining. Viola, thank you so much for being here with me. So now, the next very important story I want to share with you is a story about a lady which I have met a couple of months ago. And she was actually in the car. She was coming from somewhere, and she had a very strong feeling that she needs to go home through a different route. And she saw someone standing at the side of the bridge, ready to jump off the bridge into the river, and essentially actually to kill himself. And she felt very strongly that she needs to go up to him and just hold him and hug him. And they spent there for an hour, 2 hours, cuddling, holding each other. And he was crying. He was going to commit suicide. On that day, she actually followed 100% her intuition, where she needed to go, what she needed to do, what she needed to stop the car, and what she needed to be with this man. She was the miracle for him. And as a result of it, he has helped her to start a beautiful charity for people who struggle with alcoholism and depression. And she became a miracle for those amazing people who need her help. So I would love you to, from today, take those 3 elements, are very important. In order to attract miracles, we need to see them very differently. And actually, we need to see them everywhere. The challenging things which are happening right now are actually miracles. You are a miracle. So see them as miracles, allow them into your heart, allow them into your life, and decide today you are going to be a miracle worker yourself. So wherever you go, whoever you meet, whoever you come in contact with, I would absolutely love you to think of yourself as a miracle worker. I hope that makes sense. Thank you very much, Caroline, for saying that my story was inspiring. Yes, I have hundreds of stories like that, but I remember that happened. I was so young. I was only 22 years old. I didn't know very much, and I was quite naive maybe, but I was very open and very optimistic and open-hearted. And I was open to any possibilities. And so now what I would like to suggest is that today, tonight, before you go to sleep, you just spend about 5 minutes on it or 10 minutes. I would love you to make a statement where you actually are going to agree and make a decision to, from today onwards, not just for the next 14 days, but for the rest of the year at least, to be a miracle worker, to be a miracle seer, and to be the miracle allower. Just allow yourself to allow the miracles and walk in the field of unlimited possibilities, because we do actually limit ourselves every single day of our life. There's so many more possible things that could happen if we only listen to our heart, follow the intuition, and let go of the resistance of the greatness that is awaiting you. So I hope that Kasia is listening. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. So for the next 14 days, for the next 13 days now, I'm going to be doing a live at 8 a.m. in the morning. And I'm going to do a blessing for you. And I'm going to ask you to focus on something throughout the day or throughout the evening. And one of the most important things I would love you to do is to imagine that this next 14 days we're going to walk with each other is going to be a very much a field of unlimited possibilities, not just for you, but also for other people, because you will be you'll be carrying the miracles for your friends, for your family, for your clients, for people on the tube. And I want you to hold this energy and expand that energy for others as well. So I want you to write all the things that have happened in your life that you are grateful for, and that all the gifts that you have been not seeing, writing things that have been challenging in the past year, but which are very much a blessing and a gift. And then I would love you to do something to celebrate it, to say to someone, to share it maybe with a friend and say, you know, actually, my life is filled with miracles because this is what's happening. I want you to voice it to someone. Even if you actually write an email or a message, I would love to hear from you underneath this video as well. I want you to voice it, because the moment you acknowledge it, the universe knows that you have amazing readiness for more of those great things happening in your life. Okay, so I would also like to take the opportunity to invite you to my one-day event in London on the 19th of January. And we're going to be doing a lot more of that. We're going to be amplifying the energy, shifting the old energy, making space for the new, and releasing the resistance that to the great, amazing life that is awaiting for us if we only allowed it. And so I'm going to now do a blessing for you. But before I do the blessing for you, I want to share with you some of the sentences that came to me today when I was thinking about you and thinking about what I want to share with you. And one of the things that I want to share with you is that I think that our life, my life and your life, because you're listening to it right now, is filled with great blessings and unlimited possibilities at every moment. And you know, when I worked with cancer patients for 20 years, They used to tell me, some of them, that when they've been diagnosed with cancer, after the original fear went away, they started living every day as if it was their last. And what has happened as a result of it, they tasted the food better. They walked with more awareness. They were more present every moment of their life. They spoke to their family differently. They were more softer and more gentle with themselves. They noticed the colors of the flowers. They noticed the beauty in the full tube or the bus, where previously they thought it was a big hassle. And so I would love you to actually, when you're having those glasses on, to start looking at your life in exactly the same way, as if it was your last day of your life. How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you speak to your partner, to your kids? How would you eat? Would you eat in the same way? Would you drink in the same way? Would you maybe take a little bit of more care and more celebratory attitude to every single moment, whatever you're doing? The second thing I want to share with you is that the enjoying of the little miracles and the appreciation and acknowledgement of them is extremely important, because if we give someone a present and they say, yeah, thanks, yeah, that's great, and they put it away and they don't enjoy it, don't celebrate it, don't really truly thank us for it, it's very unlikely that we give them a present again, because you don't feel drawn to give them more. The same thing with the universe. There is so much greatness out there for us. But if we don't notice it and we don't celebrate it and we don't be grateful for it, we may not get another of those things very soon. So please celebrate and enjoy it. So I enjoy and celebrate small and big miracles every single day. So if you're going to be spying for them now, once you notice them, acknowledge them, share this with people, say thank you, and notice that that actually when you start celebrating those miracles, life becomes actually like a miracle itself. The next one is those sentences I'm sharing with you are the sentences that rise vibration, and any person who wants to attract more miracles into their life, they need to find ways that raise their vibration, that lift their energy to a very much higher octave. And one of those things that I have found is writing sentences which are sentences that reflect the highest truth. Now, some people call it an affirmation. I don't actually call them affirmations. I call them messages from my soul. So I didn't read them anywhere. I have heard them from my soul. So I'm sharing them with you, but you may have a very different sentence that will take you to a much higher level of vibration. So I attract and create miracles every day. I don't just create them, but I attract them. I'm opening my energy to receiving my heart's desires. I'm opening now to life full of joy, effortlessness, expansion, and love. You know, the openness, it's a very important aspect, because if we work hard, if we push, if we rush, if we run, and we do not actually open up for much easier life, for another way of doing things, for a third way of doing it, for some suggestions from friends, we may be missing miracles every single moment of our life. So I encourage you to open up every single moment to greater joy, greater effortlessness, and greater expansion. The next one is, I choose to live my life with ease. Now, this one is a great one, because I've obviously been brought up in Poland. We believe in hard work. You need to work hard. You need to put attention to things. Life is hard anyway. So if you are coming from this upbringing where life has to be hard and you cannot actually celebrate much because it's not enough, and I'm one of those people, I have to put my hand up and tell you with total honesty that I'm a hard worker. For me, the sentence, I'm choosing to live my life with ease, puts me immediately on a very higher octave, on a very much more higher vibration. Next one is, I choose to create luck for myself and for others. Be the miracle. Create good luck for others. When you feel drawn to give someone a compliment or a gift, or give them a hug, or say something nice, or help them, please act upon it, because this is the miracle in action. This is the miracle that it's waiting to be born. And if we go, no, they think that I'm a bit stupid or I'm crazy, please act upon it and do it. I'm now experiencing the highest form of greatness in all areas of my life. Now, what's actually quite interesting, it is true that you are experiencing the highest form of greatness, but you may not be thinking it because you may be fighting it, but your life is exactly the way it needs to be at this very moment. If you only allow it for a few seconds, for a few hours, for a few days, and embrace it the way it is, see it as a gift, connect with your heart, and pay attention to where your life is wanting to take you, then amazing things will happen. And so, in closing, just before I do my blessing and a meditation with you, I want to invite you for the next 13 days to join me at around 8 o'clock in the morning, to keep expanding your energy field and opening up to the miracles. Let's see them already today, celebrate them, allow them, and be the miracle. So before you go to sleep, could you do something for someone or to someone that will make their life more delightful, easy, joyous, happy, amazing, miraculous? Can you think of someone? It could be a friend, it could be your husband or a wife or a partner or a neighbor. What would it be that you could do to make someone's life more delightful and miraculous? And what can you do today for yourself to make your life more miraculous? Okay, so just before we close for today, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in, breathe out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I would love you to connect with your heart and take a deep breath in again. You may want to close your eyes because it will be easier for you to connect with the field of miracles. I'm going to close my eyes, and what I would love you to do is to breathe through your heart very gently. Feel grateful for being here. Feel grateful that you have lived in a peaceful way. The second day of January 2020. Connect with a deeper sense of peace that is within you. And as you're breathing through your heart and allowing your heart to smile, see the light pouring out of your heart in all directions, allowing your body to expand, the energy of your body to expand. And the energy of your heart and love is pouring to the right, to the left, to the front, to the back. And as you are opening your energy, imagine the light expanding beyond London, beyond England, beyond Europe, Australia, America, wherever you're listening from, and then embracing the whole planet with beautiful, radiant, gorgeous light. And then I would love you to, in this space, just very gently bless yourself, following my words. I bless my life with ease. I allow myself to be ready for unlimited possibilities. I bless myself with ease like I've never experienced. I bless myself with new opportunities that will lead me to abundance, to health, to new friendships, to love, to new possibilities where I can serve others and impact them positively. I bless my life with incredible miracles, small, big, and huge. I bless myself with ability to see really big, to see my life with big, ability to see myself with big glasses, expanded glasses, which allow for miraculous expansion, not just my expansion, but everybody around me. And just see this beautiful golden light flowing all the way into your life and flowing out of your life into your family, friends, clients, businesses, car, health, and every area of your life. And notice all the miracles that are happening in your life right now. The miracle that you're sitting here, the miracle that you have the whole amazing year ahead of you and you can create anything. A miracle of being loved, being important, being connected. And in this space, I'm asking for divine love to release all the blocks that you have had for the past few years and beyond, with all the limitations of what's possible and what's not possible for you, for any resistance to greatness, flow, ease, and abundance, for all of that to be released, reduced, and dissolved in light. And I'm also asking and allowing this energy to change your programming in your consciousness right now, that your life will be filled with blessings and unlimited possibilities, that you will celebrate and enjoy small and big gifts every day, that you will attract, create, and see miracles wherever you go, that you will open up to all the gifts that the universe has got for you, that you will open up to great effortlessness so you can do things with ease and patience, and that you will start from today operating at a much higher level of possibilities, miracles, and expansion, and that you will start experiencing the highest form of greatness in all areas of your life. So as you take another deep breath in, see the light pouring again into your life and into other people's lives. Send blessings to other people, the people you love, people who maybe need help. See them all expanding in the most beautiful way. And with this light, I want you to take a deep breath in with this peace. Open your eyes gently, come back, and have a look at how you're feeling now. Notice how you're feeling. And I am basically blessing your next year, your whole year, this year, 2020, with the most incredible miracles, opportunities, expansions, love. And please remember, I know I keep on repeating myself, tomorrow will be much shorter live. Please remember, see the miracles, allow them, celebrate them, and create them for other people. Be the miracle worker. See you tomorrow at 8. Lots of love.